I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a tour here. So this is our old porch upstairs. This is where we're hanging our clothes right now because we have no laundry room or no dryer. And this tour is basically for the stuff we're growing in the garden. So here we have this little tub thing, and we grow herbs in here: basil, parsley. There's no parsley right now. Mainly basil, and then some rosemary, but it's pretty good. Some basil there. And then let's go downstairs because there's not much up here. So we'll go down the porch steps. This is eventually getting redone, but we're a ways away from that. I still got to pay off the basement and garage reno. There's some more basil. All right. So if you've been watching my stuff, you'll know Walter made a huge mess of this wood pile that was there. Cleaned it up today with Sadie, and we put all the wood in this little bucket thing, or big bucket thing, I guess. It looks a lot better, and it's more organized and no mess. So continuing, and we get to some tomatoes. We have a bunch of different types that are just hanging out in buckets. We like to grow lots of different types. The first year This is the first year that we're growing these black tomatoes. They're interesting. They taste the same as tomatoes. They're pretty delicious. Now let's come over here where... Now, I won't show you my creeping thyme and stuff because, there's some creeping Jenny because I showed you guys that in another video. This is more for the stuff that we're going to be eating as like food crop. So here's some plum tree, or a plum tree to be exact. We had a bunch out here before, but they got diseased and they weren't taken care of properly. But this one will be, and we threw it in and it's already making new shoots. So look at that. All right, now we'll continue. This whole section will eventually be strawberry bushes, but we haven't figured that out yet. We will eventually. Along the sides of the greenhouse here, we have a bunch of eggplants just growing and doing their thing. Then as we wrap around, we've got some bell peppers. Lots of veggies everywhere. If I stop here and turn over there, you'll see more tomatoes. These are little cherry tomatoes here. Oh, there we go. You can kind of see them. There's some flowers and another tree we're trying to grow. And then the celery, blueberry, and then that big strawberry bush here with all the different types of strawberries that has been doing great with the electroculture. We threw a zucchini into here. There used to be some lettuce grown here, but the lettuce got all picked and eaten. So now it was time to plant something else. And that zucchini is doing well. We're going to eat some of the leaves and maybe some of the flowers later. All right, let's enter the greenhouse. All right, in the greenhouse, as you can see, it's mainly tomatoes in the ground pots. And it will be potatoes in the fall, but right now it is tomatoes. There's various little tomato plants here too. As you can see, we got different cherry tomatoes, different little tomatoes. We'll continue over here, and my grandfather is growing. I don't know what he has growing here. I know what this is, but I don't know what these are. These look to be, yes, they're pepper plants. This is all his doing. My grandpa loves to grow peppers. He also grew this lemon tree that has quite a few lemons this year. This is one that just fell. That didn't actually grow to fruition, but it's kind of cute. But there's lots of lemons forming. There's one down there and whatnot. And like I said, lots and lots and lots of tomato plants. Besides that, we have some basil hanging. And then if I go past all of these, I believe, yes, there is more pepper plants here. And I think that is a, what is that? It's another herb. It's a tree. I forget the name right now. There's another lemon or mandarin tree that he's trying to grow. And I think there's apple trees on the other side here. Lots more tomatoes. Oh, here's some peppers that are actually nice and red. I don't know when these are ready to pick because, like I said, they're his. But he's got peppers all over the place. Let's see. Come over here. Oh yeah, there's more pepper. Yeah, these are definitely more pepper plants. Oh, wow, look at this guy here. He makes this like jarred pepper sauce that's super spicy. You put a little bit in your pasta. It's freaking delicious. But yeah, oh, here's the apple trees. These two right here. And I think that's another citrus tree. I don't know if he's growing more lemons, but oh, and here's a couple more. I believe these are some sort of fruit as well. He has them labeled, but I can't really read his writing. But that's the fucking greenhouse. Hopefully you guys had a good experience in there. Now, if we continue, because there is actually more, but it's in the front yard. So we're going to continue, and I'm just going to kind of give you a little bit of a tour. You're going to be seeing fig trees. You're going to be seeing grapevines. You're going to be seeing plum trees. You're going to be seeing lots more tomatoes and just random crap. So let's go take a look. All right, as we come out, you see more of those little black tomatoes that we're trying to grow, a bunch of other tomatoes, different type of herb. Look at that, it's a different type of basil actually. This is a big tree, and what is this called? Bay leaf. This is a bay leaf tree. Huge bay leaf tree. We cut it a little bit, and we still got to cut it a little more and shape it properly, but yeah, it provides, my grandma drinks a lot of bay leaf tea, so it's good for your tummy, according to her. We'll come in here, and this is my grandfather's attempt at cauliflower or broccoli, but it didn't go too well. Over here is a bunch of parsley. It just grows back every year, and we consume it. Here are the plum trees. Let's go up there. You can see the plums. Lots of tomatoes, and in the back there is the grapevine, one of them. Now we'll continue to go through the tomatoes. There's more of the grapevine, as you can see. Now once we pan the tomatoes, we get to my grandfather's zucchini. Look at that. He's been growing these for years. The seed itself comes from Italy or Sicily. And people have always been in awe. He wins awards for these just because they're so long. But you can eat everything, the flower, the leaves, and then also the big zucchini as well. Okay, there's some more herbs, and let's move on to our fig trees. Lots of figs on there. Maybe we can zoom into some being created by the tree. There we go. And then at the bottom, in the base, in the box, we like to put oregano, sage, lots of other herbs. There's some in that box too. And then here we'll get to garlic and onions and the other grapevine. And we'll just go slow, just so you can kind of see. We also planted tomatoes back there as well. Lots of rainbow chard, which is now currently flowering, which is interesting. There's some celery. And there is an artichoke over there. Let me just step over my garden here, and I will show you them. There's one, there's two, and there's the plant. Oh, and here's some mint. Forgot about that. Anyway, thank you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed watching that little tour of the garden and what we kind of have growing around this time in the summer. And have a good day.